You think Article 13 is about memes? It's not about memes. I don't think it would be much of an exaggeration to say that Article 13 of the EUCD, the European Union Copyright Directive, is probably one of the most controversial modifications to copyright law in the history of humankind. So how do you get the European Union to approve such a controversial article? Well, you rename it Article 17 right before the vote and hope that nobody notices. I'm joking, that's too cynical again. Alright, so Article 17, also known as the article formerly known as Article 13.
I need to build it. Will it not fall on the floor?
Sure. It makes the social media platform liable for copyright infringement along with the original user or uploader. What do you think's gonna happen with that?
I don't know.
The fear is that platforms are gonna filter out or censor before it gets uploaded just to avoid any potential problem for liability for copyright infringement. Good or bad?
Good.
It's not good. And content creators are freaking out about the impact that this is going to have on their creativity, ability to make original content, for fear that if anything references a meme or a video clip or whatever, it's going to either get taken down or blocked at the upload stage. But the reality is that is not the real risk. This is not about memes. This is about controlling information. Good or bad?
Good.
No! Okay, you know what? I spoke too soon. You are right. Controlling information is a good thing. For the people controlling the information... Alright, let's just back up actually and deal with some logistics. The EUCD has cleared the European Parliament. It is not yet law. Each country that is a member of the European Union now has 2 years up until 2021 to enact some sort of national law that reflects the principles of the EUCD. But although the EUCD is not yet law in every European nation, I would not count on that as the saving factor. This will become law in the European Union countries by 2021, unfortunately. I'm driving my wife to work now.
One of these mornings?
EUCD, baby. You want me to read you the actual provision of the law?
Oh,
Marion loves it when I read the law.
Do I ever?
Oh! Alright, I'm just gonna flash to the text of Article 13 that was passed as Article 17. There's no way I'm reading through this. There is no way to make it romantic. I'm just gonna put people to sleep. So instead, we are going right now to Little Bear to get some dog food, toys, and a collar before we leave for Washington so that the dogs are happy while we're gone. Hey, how's it going? Very good. So in a nutshell, Article 13, which was passed as Article 17, basically just makes the platforms liable for copyright infringement that is committed by users. And so the fear is that platforms such as YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and whatever are going to have to implement filters to block the uploading of copyrighted content at the upload stage to avoid potentially hefty fines or claims for copyright infringement. Beautiful. And one concern is that this is going to kill creativity online. They've called this article the meme killer. Channels like PewDiePie are going to get punished. Come here. And their uploads are going to get blocked at the upload stage because YouTube is not going to take a chance. On the one hand, it's just going to force content creators to be 100% original in their content without relying on memes, short clips from movies, etc. if they want to avoid the potential for being blocked at the upload stage. But that's not what this is about, and that's not the biggest concern about this new law. Beautiful. Mwah. Now I've tweeted out to Susan Wojcicki at... Wojcicki? You know who I'm talking about, YouTube. I've tweeted out to Susan Wojcicki, YouTube, as to what they are actually going to do once this becomes law. Are they going to block at the upload stage things like meme review? Are they going to block any video that has a 1-second clip of a movie for fear of being held to pay damages for copyright infringement? Obviously, because I'm an absolute nobody, I haven't gotten a response, but I would like to know concretely, just yes or no, are they going to block load any potentially contravening material at the upload stage? Or are they going to wait for claims to come in? Or are they going to take the matter to the courts to see how they interpret this new article of law? If ever I get a response, I'll let you know, but if you could retweet my tweets when I tweet that, that would be tweeting me tweet-tastic. Huh? But like I say, that should not be everyone's major concern about this new provision of law. As far as I'm concerned, it would be good for YouTubers to get used to creating 100% original content to avoid problems. As much as there is a thing called fair use, there is abuse of copyrighted material on YouTube under the guise of fair use, critique, meme review, etc., etc. It's not going to kill YouTube creativity, it is just going to force creators to get more creative in terms of creating content that doesn't necessarily rely on using memes or clips from movies or audio or music, etc., etc. It's going to force force YouTube creators to get a little bit more responsible in how they create their original content. That should not be the concern for the people. The concern for the people should be how this new provision of law is going to be used to control the dissemination of information. I mean, let's just contemplate a hypothetical. A sex tape involving a celebrity. Okay, no, forget that. We'll actually use an example that could otherwise be found on YouTube. A video of a prominent politician abusing their dog. What would otherwise be fair journalistic reporting, commentary, etc., can now be circumvented by, let's just say, the politician buying the rights to that video and then claiming it and taking it down once it's uploaded to YouTube. Imagine that. That, as far as I'm concerned, is where the real concern should be coming in for everybody. Another concrete example. Barney. Look at the collar I just got him. Montreal Canadiens. I don't own the rights to that trademark. Is this video going to get claimed or blocked at the upload stage because it contains trademarks and copyright to which I don't have the right that is only incidental to the video? Is it going to prevent people from filming in public locations? Is it going to prevent online reporting from events? Most people don't know this, and I'm going to do one heck of a vlog on it when the amusement park in Montreal called La Ronde opens up. But oftentimes on the back of your admission tickets, it says you're not allowed recording on premises, and if you do, the amusement park owns the intellectual property to that video. That's the same thing for concerts, huge sporting events, etc. What if something newsworthy happens at one of those events? What if something newsworthy happens that the powers that be don't necessarily want going viral on YouTube? In theory, if one were to want to abuse of this new directive, all one would have to do is acquire the copyrights to that video and then block it at the upload stage on all social media, thus preventing the dissemination of otherwise legitimate newsworthy events. This, as far as I'm concerned, is the real concern about the application of Article 13, Article 17 as passed of the EUCD. It's not about controlling memes, it's about controlling the dissemination of information. Incidentally, it's why I don't use images or short clips in my videos oftentimes, because I don't even want to run into the problem in the first place. And when I do use short clips or images that I pull from the internet, even though I do believe it constitutes fair use, I am wholly prepared for the video to be claimed. Incidentally, if you like my content and you like this video, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It should be here. Hit the notification bell because that reminds you or lets you know when a video comes up that I put out on the interwebs. Tell your friends, tell your family, your parents, grandparents. Appreciate all the comments, the likes, the support, the feedback, even the negative feedback. And for those of you asking why I so often shoot on my roof, which is not necessarily the most beautiful decor, sun, fresh air, it's a quiet spot, the house is filled with noise, barking, screaming. That is a follow-up on Article 13, 17, EUCD. Now you know your vlog. Peace out. Boom!